Hey everyone, welcome into day 38. So I had a comment on my video from day 34, and the guy on the day 34, he kind of was like, "Hey, you should take a look at this video from this guy. He takes it, says the Phoenix is no good." I'm like, "Yeah, I saw it, bro. It's already implemented. I implemented it on day 36." So yeah. Anyway, today is 38, I believe. But yeah. So that was interesting. I'm still not going to talk about it because it's one of those things I like to keep under my hat. And I mean, everybody's going to do what they're going to do, right? But just know, if you happen to find the video, if you can go back, if you want to go back and see, look at the comments on day 30, on day 34 on the YouTube channel, and you'll figure out who it is. And you know, him and I have very similar ways of doing things. Okay, guild earner, that's interesting. Who knew? But yeah, I talked about I really like the way he does things, because like I said on the video from yesterday or 2 days ago, he tends to look at stuff the way I do, from just turn the lens a little bit. But here we are. Day 30, day 38, let's get going. Still trying to make some movement. Didn't get a whole lot of movement. Mainly during the day, I just try to farm stuff to try to get a little bit closer on gear. Maybe pick up a piece of gear here or there, just to make my life marginally easier. And mainly where we're looking to get the characters that we're not working on is in the stores. Because everybody that we're working on is in Hardnose. They are 5 Hardnose farms. Well, 4. I forgot about Colonel Stark, but it's, yeah. For those of you who are new, maybe never saw this before, the farm is, you know, Range Trooper on Pro Ranger Trooper on Darkside. And then Admiral Piet here. And General Veer is here. And Dark Trooper. And Lightside also. And then other than that, it's just basically gear. And of course, we try to acquire as many Colonel Stark from, as when we have, I should say, Colonel Stark, when we have guild tokens, which is what we try to do. We try not to start this day over until, for some reason, our daily reset at 8:30. So I generally try to wait until after 8:30 to do the videos, and I think I did today. I just need to make sure after I finish in here, and the answer is yes, I did. So that's what we're trying to do. We're just trying to make sure we keep our putter dry until after the reset. In here, we're not on we were, but because of the change we made, now it's Biggs, for reasons that people in the know. And we're, you know, Biggs is somebody we can get here and also in other places. So if we end up getting him done sooner, then we can move on to bigger, more important fish to fry. Love that today is the everything day. Love it. I could multi-sim everything, but I don't want to do that. So I want to make sure, I want to be able to see what we have available when we have it available. Today's abilities day, I'm not sure we're going to get a lot of run out of the abilities, but we're hoping to. We'll see. Still can't do the tank thing, because we just don't have tanks that we're working on. So I need to find a tank and be like, "Hey, bro." Too bad we're not to Bosk yet, because Bosk would be perfect for that. But like I said, we're not there yet. So. I gotta find out. I gotta go. I need to go through my characters and be like, hey, who's a tank? Who's acquirable? I have a feeling I might know who it is. I'm just not. We're almost to the second rung. Well, we can pick up 5 more, but I'd like to have a little bit more breathing room with guild currency before I do that. Is there anything here? Oh, we've only got 500. We did finish this ab, so that was before the change. And like I said, Biggs is here. Is there anything we want? Are any of these fighters going to do? I mean, Biggs' fighter might help. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up Biggs' fighter. Then after we finish the war run, if we have more tokens left over, we'll come back for Biggs himself. Soldier, Sunfac. We don't have to, we're not even working on Sunfac yet, are we? Do we have him? He's here. He's not open yet. Yeah, we should pick him. I don't. Alright, so this is my frustration. So I know that you need the geos can help you out, but it's like if we're doing the other thing, do we really want geos? I'm not sure that we do. Because of that, I think I'm just going to keep the energy here. Because there's nobody better to acquire right now in using that. I'm not sure that I get any further. I mean, this is really my angst right here. Is not being able to go further in space battles yet, just because our fleet is so low. And I honestly think it may take us a week or two. You know, maybe another week. We'll be at the end of this. But it's not going to be, hey, we hit 65. That means I can go look for a cool guild now, because, you know, generally if you're looking for guilds in the guild Discord, generally you need to be above 65. So now the fact that we've made it to 65, I think is going to help us out a little bit. I'm hoping. Not sure. But I'm hoping it is. What do we got for fleet jazz today? We'll get the fleet ability thing. It's not super helpful. Because we do need dark side ships, and we're just not there yet. That's the one thing that I mean, I talked about this before, but I kind of wish that he had talked about, and I know this is very cryptic of me talking about it. Some people, I mean, I don't necessarily want to keep it from you guys who I'm following. I just don't want you to go and try to find things out for yourself. It's like there was this post. So I've talked about how I play Disney Sorcerer Arena maybe on this channel a little bit. And like I said, I've been playing that game since launch. If you don't know, now you know. And I also have a channel that's separate from this channel on YouTube, where I just talk about sorcerers right now. And so there's a post. So I'm also a member of the Sorcerers Arena thing on Facebook. And somebody asked, "Hey, what are the requirements for this particular legendary character?" And it's sort of like here in Swoga, where you don't necessarily have a journey guide, but yet you don't have a journey guide yet. But they have these rotating seasonal events like they still do here for like the ships, like the finalizer, that type of stuff. They had that for the legendaries in Sorcerer's Arena. And so this person was like, what are the requirements for DSA? And so I responded, I'm like, you know that YouTube is a thing, right? You know, there's a guy on YouTube. I didn't tell him it was me, but I'm like, hey, there's a guy on YouTube that does these videos. I'm sure he has one that you can look at. Because I just hate when people do that. It's like, why are you going on Facebook to ask this? Why would you go on Facebook to ask this? I mean, I don't do that. Like everything that I research, I'm like, whether it's like a microphone or like a webcam, whether it's like, you know, I built this computer, I put it together myself. I went to YouTube and I didn't ask anybody on Facebook. I went to YouTube and I'm like, hey, figured it out for myself. And I'm like always astonished when people don't do that. So what I'm saying is, the reason I'm not trying to be super cryptic on who that guy is that gave me the idea for this particular way of farming. I want you to go find it out for yourself, because I think it will have more weight than me telling you, hey, I like this guy's video, you should check him out, because I think he knows what I was talking about. Because that should be a decision you make for yourself. It shouldn't be me telling you, hey, so-and-so did this, I love it, you should do it, or if you don't do it, you shouldn't watch my channel. I'm not going to do that, because why would I do that? I mean, I've talked about other people, you know, whether it's AP Gains or whoever, and Arnold and all these guys, and how I just don't like their farming guides. But hey, if you want to go follow AP Gains' guide, you know, I have an account that I do the AP Gains thing on. I think it's a little meh, but that's just me. If you think it's great, cool. If you think I'm crazy, okay. If you like Arnold's guide, you want to go follow Arnold's guide, okay. If you think Newton's guide is good, okay. If you think Sanjita's guide is good, okay. You think Fat Phil's guide is okay, is better, okay. It's like, okay. And the guy's like, and so the guy on back to the DSA thing, he was like responded, why would I go listen to some 40-year-old guy tell me how to do my characters? And I was like, and so I responded back to him. I was like, is he wrong? Because if he's wrong, then you shouldn't listen to him. But, you know, being that I kind of know what I'm talking about, because I've been playing the game since launch, I don't know, maybe. And it's seriously, it's not like when you're doing fleets, it's not like where you get, like, so you're going for Emperor Palpatine, where you have this whole wide swath of rebels that you can choose from. It's not like that in Sorcerer's Arena. It's like more like, you know how you have Galactic Legends in this game? That's sort of how it is, but instead of needing Bossk, Relic, Bossk, and all these bounty hunters plus at Relic 5 or whatever, it's just these 10 characters at Gear 8, not Relic 5, not Relic 1, not Relic 3, not even Gear 12, because there is no Gear 12. The highest level in DSA right now is 9.5. Is Gear 9.5. That's the highest you can get. Gear 10 is not even released yet. And so to get this particular character, you need these 10 characters at Gear 8. Gear 8. That's it. And you can only get this particular legendary by having these 10 characters. 10 of them are 5 of them are heroes, 5 of them are villains. You do the hero battles, you do the villain battles. When you get through the whole thing, guess what? You have fully unlocked at 7 stars. Wow. But I mean, if you'd rather ask some random guy, some random people on Facebook, okay. Yeah, I don't care. You can do territory war now. I think I already knew that. Yeah, and I know about territory war. Thanks, guy. Hey, people here. Yeah, I know. Thanks, I got it. Great. Cool. Yeah, deploy. Gotcha. Thanks. Everybody, go. Sure, deploy. Go. Fine. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. Cool. Thanks. Fine. Bye. Hey, we're going to teach you about territory war. Yeah, I got it. Thanks. No, seriously, I'm going to teach you about territory war. Okay. Go ahead. But seriously, back to the conversation about you know, me following whoever's guide. It's just personal preference, that's all. If you think this other random person's better, okay. Not gonna hurt my feelings. So we're up to over 2 million credits, so I feel like that's a pretty good kitchen. So we're going to go ahead and take everybody up to 64. I know the level is my limit now is 65, and I'm like, don't know that I feel great about going that low on credits. I've told you before, I kind of feel like I'm hamstrung if I'm below 1 million. Yeah, that's still the case. I kind of feel like kind of need more than 1 million. We need to put it into suborbital strike. Yeah, that brings everybody to 5, right? Everything that's a zealous leader, that's fine. So we need to, I think I need to try to bring everything to 5 at least. These are all 5, so we're good there. I'm not really worried about bombarding reinforcements. These are 5 already. These are 5. This one is not 5, so. If you're worried, if you're like looking at my mods being like, bro, what's up with your mods? They're work in progress. Yes, I know they're not done. Yes, I know they're not even right. Yes, I know they're not leveled. Yes, I know. Thanks. I know. Get it under control. I like having the extra people here, the extra energy. And I like that we're getting a fair amount of Juhani today. Do not want Tebow, so we're not even going to go that way. Is Tebow used for anything anymore in the game? I don't know. Maybe it's. Let's go ahead and just request these. Somebody's got to have a ton of those, right? Don't know. I like to think somebody has a ton of those. But it's possible because it's a nothing guild that nobody has any of them, but okay. Can you give me some stun cuffs? Can I get some stun cuffs? Assault battles, are you joking? Fleet battles, what? Just not happy. You know what we need to do, now that I'm thinking about it? We need to try to get in to do some more dark side battles, just to get us a little bit closer, just to open up some more gear that we can get. Normal, yeah, we didn't finish. So let's do this. 62, I should be way over this, so I should just knock this out. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and pause this, and I'm going to be back after I clear these. Talk some more. So I told you I was going to finish these, and then we'd be back, and then I was looking at how long this video was, and it's like almost 21 minutes right now, so I'm like, so I decided to go ahead and finish up real quick. So I have Captain Phasma on this team that I'm doing, and which is kind of a good segue to what I watched last night. I watched The Force Awakens for the first time last night. Didn't go see it in the theaters, because I didn't want to. And after watching that, I'm like, holy smokes, is this not a good movie? Just because of all the plot holes in it, and all the things that all the leaps you're forced to make. And then I've heard, all the stuff about The Last Jedi. And so I watched the trailer for that. And then I happened to be watching Avenging Past 7. He was ranting about The Last Jedi, and I'm like, oh my gosh, do I even want to watch The Last Jedi? But I will. I don't know when it's going to be. We'll have to figure that out. But I was just like, watching The Force Awakens, and I'm like, how did Poe make it off Jakku? Because he disappears for an hour, and then all of a sudden he shows back up, and he's rescuing Rey and Finn, and I'm like, and Han and all them, and I'm like, what's happening? And then at the end, after Ben kills Kylo kills Han, and then they run out, and somehow Kylo ends up in front of Finn and Rey. I'm like, what happened? What? What happened? And there's a lot of other stuff, and I'm just like, what? I'm like, this is a movie people paid to see? Holy smokes. But anyway, that's just me. If you don't feel the same way I do, okay, I'm fine with that. We don't have to agree on everything. It's like I said about the People's Farming Guide. Do what you want to do. If you think I'm fine, if you like me, you think I'm amusing, I'm honored. I'm just going to do this whether you like it or not, because I want to do it. So, anyway, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.